Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my click. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L.
Oh, say does.
And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is James. Pass to Ayton. He shoots a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Oh, wow! What a play!
That was incredible. Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now Doncic, and currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. And it's Smart missing. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes, but also we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Outside Reeves. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Smart for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
To the middle. Ayton, no good.
Wow, missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside Reeves. Here's Doncic. And it's good. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Edwards. 35 points his last game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. 5th, the Lakers.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Reeves. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for DiVincenzo. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys, back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Ali.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Minnesota leading by 10. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. The three is up. James with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Hachimura. His last outing, he had 18 points. From the wing, and there's James on the assist from Hachimura.
Gotta stay up on James, or he will go right up with that shot.
1 minute left in the opening quarter. Dosunmu goes in. It's stolen by Smart. James against Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic outside. And here's James. Reid defending. James, that's good. 6 points for LeBron James. 23 seconds left in the first. Here's Edwards. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over to Sumu. Money from the wing.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Edwards fires from way outside. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Minnesota up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Then there's Dosunmu, then it's Bones Highland, and it's Juzang in at the 2. Now here's Reeves, coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Hachimura against Randall, and stolen by Hayes. They've got numbers. Kennard for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Randall outside. Tipped. Kennard outside. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Randall, pass to Reid. And stolen by Hayes. Reeves up top. He's guarded by Highland. To the wing on the left. Pass to LaRavia. Kennard outside. LaRavia outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Reeves. And he lays it up and in. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Highland. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Lakers trail by 3. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart comes in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Now here's Reeves. 5 points in the game. Smart outside. And again, the Lakers, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pulls up on the wing. And again, the Lakers, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Reeves against Edwards. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it sure seems like post-play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Reeves finds Doncic. Oh, Luka, too much inside.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. Nifty move. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Fires in the triple. Vanderbilt's got 5 now.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for DeSumo. 1:15 left to play in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Out to James. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Outside Reeves. Here's James. And Gobert with a block. Smart against DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to James. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Doncic. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 8.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready.
And for that game against the Thunder, they're going against #1. It's a huge challenge. They have the talent and the coaching to compete.
Okay, let's go back to the first half of our featured game. Anthony Edwards, guys, how about his performance?
He just keeps getting better, and that's bad news for the league.
Yeah, for Ant-Man, the sky's the limit. No other guard has his combination of power and speed, and that leads to some filthy highlights. Glad you could join us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Doncic. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Edwards getting it done inside. Edwards.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
James against Randall. Outside Reeves. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by James. And that's now 7 points for Austin Reeves. Randall with it. Now Doncic defending. Back to Randall. The 3-ball. On target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Smart looking around. And here's Doncic outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Ayton. James against Randall. Smart for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and BA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
Lakers trail by 12. James outside. Pass to Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Big Ayton making that defense press inside, forcing his way to the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The kick out to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. The 3, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range. DiVincenzo's got 5.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Hachimura's checked in for Reeves. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Lakers. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And of course, there's Minnesota, 2 spots below.
When I look at the Lakers, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Edwards, a pass to Randall, outside McDaniels. Doncic against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo from behind the arc. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back over to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Gobert, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Inside, here's Ayton. 12-time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well, I like seeing Ayton use his size to his advantage, just powering through the contact there.
For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's a minute 17 left in the 3rd quarter. Doncic passes to Smart. Doncic outside. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Oh man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Smart with a bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the right side. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Dosunmu. To the inside. Reed can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Hayes with a screen. Shot from the wing. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's Minnesota. They lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Minnesota leading by 6. So for Minnesota right now, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Clark in at the 2 guard.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Hayes with a screen on Highland. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Phillips is checked in. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And it's LaRavia missing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Dosunmu on the wing. Defended by Kennard. Randall, good.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Pass to Hayes. Up top, Kennard. He's covered by DeSumo. Outside, Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Randall's got 11 points here in the second half.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Doncic finds Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Lakers trail by 14. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Outstanding defense by Reid there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
For Los Angeles, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. So let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Donte DiVincenzo. What have they told you, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He told me they've diagnosed a hairline fracture of the arm, which they have been able to stabilize. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
Allie, thanks for the info. Well, good to know about his status. And regardless of how serious an injury it is, nobody wants to let their team down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Edwards fires! Ooh, the shot misses! Lakers trail by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their 4th and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Rebounded by Doncic. Marcus Smart! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony